flip now over to the men's 800-meter final. Ereng of Virginia in '89, hard to believe 35 years ago at that time of 1:44.84 for both records.
Well, that was one season after he became the Olympic gold medalist in Seoul. Now here's another Cavalier, Conor Murphy. This is my favorite to win this event, although he's going up a guy that's won 2 consecutive ACC titles, and that's this man, Tarees RHODEN. As you see, won the 2023 Indoor 800. He can go back further.
Yeah, the last guy to three-peat was David Krunacker of Georgia Tech, 96 through 98. Thanks to Dave Milner, our statistician for that one. Let's see if RHODEN can follow in his footsteps. He won last year, Norm, at 1:46.61. Bizamana of Texas has the nation's best time at 1:45.88. RHODEN's in lane number 8. Norm highlighted Murphy, who was the runner-up. He's the 9th best time in the nation. SWANEPOEL for Wake Forest is in 3rd. REINHEIMER is in lane number 4. Christian Jackson as well has run some strong 800s too in the half mile. He is the 3rd best ACC time, but a lot of eyes, the spotlight on Tarees RHODEN. Can he be the first three-peat champion for this edition of the ACC Indoor Championships?
Interesting note, the last guy to win 3, David Krunacker, very much like RHODEN, some of those wins came combined with an ACC Indoor 400 title. And that's the kind of guy RHODEN is. He's got great leg speed.
Murphy and REGNIER are right by Tarees RHODEN.
Murphy more of a strength half miler. You know, he's got the ability to run a great mile as well. Here comes RHODEN into the lead on the outside. He's going right for it. No surprise, that is his style. Go hard, hang on. Almost reminiscent of a Johnny Gray type athlete. Johnny Gray used to go to this place called the Gray Twilight Zone. Get people out there harder than they can possibly hang on, and you'll be the winner.
25:03 for RHODEN. BAMBALS of Miami is in 2nd. Christian Jackson, Virginia Tech, is in 3rd as RHODEN is trying to three-peat here at the ACCs. But a good, strong start here for Oskars, BAMBALS as well. Last year was 4th in the 800.
BAMBALS had a star brother at Texas Tech back in the day who was one of the best runners in the NCAA, so continuing that family tradition. RHODEN in control up front. Murphy is in dead last. So much for my pick. 52-2 for Tarees RHODEN.
A little bit of a slower split there for RHODEN at 27:16. Closing in on that bell lap here for RHODEN, who's out in front. A little bit of move on the outside as well. There's the bell. Here comes Virginia Tech's Jackson on the outside with RHODEN still leading by 2 lengths.
I think that's Plant, Nicholas Plant, in 2nd for Virginia Tech. He is probably the 3rd best athlete in this meet, but he could win. He's so experienced on the boards, working out every day on that track in Blacksburg. But RHODEN looks like that three-peat is going to be his.
Tarees RHODEN looks behind there at Plaid, and he three-peats at the ACCs. Rack him up for Tarees RHODEN. Defends his ACC title with 1:47.08. Plant was the one that finished in 2nd. Also, the other Hokie that I saw, Christian Jackson, climbs up behind to finish 3rd. So you got 2 Hokies at 2 and 3. RHODEN is the ACC champ.
That's a PB for Plank, number 13 in the country. So that could put him in the NCAA meet. Great run for him, using RHODEN to chase after. BAMBALS almost getting the 3rd position, but the other Hokie beating him out at the line. Murphy, way too little, too late. I believe finishes 6th. 14 points to Virginia Tech, and the Hokies are on the move. They have scored very well today and look to be putting their rival Florida State a little bit in the rearview mirror.
Clemson sprinters excelling today, and in the men's 800, a three-peat for RHODEN. Tarees, congratulations. What's it about the 800 that makes you so strong?
I mean, I just believe in my coach. You know, he trains me. He gives me the very best of what he can do. You know, I'm gonna give you a fun fact. Last week, I was supposed to compete in RHODEN, but I was very sick, and I was worried about my fitness. But then You know, I'm a very confident runner. And I know in this conference, no disrespect, but none of them can roll me. So I just came out here, get to the front. And once I get to the front, they ain't gonna see it back.
RHODEN, Norm Ogilvie, so much a believer in you now. I had heard you'd been sick. Maybe that's why I doubted a little bit about you before the race. But once again, you come through.
Thank you. You know, that was one was for Jamaica. That one was for Clemson. That was for my grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma. And I love you. And that was my very best. Thank you.
Hey, Tarees, I like that post at the end. Can you give it for our camera again there? There was no doubt where you crossed your arms right across. That's it.
Oh, this?
Yep. You were confident, man, cruising through. Yep, this is your time.
If anybody asks you about this one, this means now.
Yep.
The time is now.
Hey,
thank you.
This is your moment, Tarees. Congratulations. You three-peat here at the ACC. Why not show it again for you? Tarees RHODEN. Can't wait to see him at the NCAAs as well. He's an ACC champ yet again.